Mic check 1 2. It's the Y2K Gamer here. Wait, sorry, that's not right. It's actually the Y2K Collector. That's right. I am the Y2K Collector. And despite a comment that I got the other day, I feel like I have to remind folks that this is the Y2K Collector channel. And why am I saying this? Well, it's because I got a constructive criticism the other day on a comment that I saw on my channel. And basically, the person was saying that they would love to see me do two things. One, they would love to see me do more gaming on my channel, do more streams, I guess, where I'm actually playing video games. And then also, they wanted me to encourage people to be happy with what they have, right? They felt like I should be encouraging people to be satisfied and be content with their collection, and I guess, I don't know, not collect as much, or I'm not really sure what the end goal of it is. But see, the thing is, this is a collector channel. Like, I'm the Y2K collector, not the Y2K gamer, not the Y2K gaming historian, not the Y2K any of those things. I'm the Y2K collector. And while, yes, I do play games on this channel, if you haven't had a chance, I do live streams where I play mostly retro games, so primarily fourth gen games, so Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo. Those are typically the games that I will stream. But I really just talk about collecting, all things collecting, the market, what I see in the collecting market, the prices that I'm seeing for video games, and then every once in a while I'll divert onto a different topic, right? Something gaming adjacent, something related to gaming, something related to video games, something related to collecting. But usually we just kind of have open discussions here on this channel. And it's never really been a channel where I'm just sitting down and streaming gameplay all the time. There are plenty of channels out there that stream video games, and if you want to watch them, by all means, there's so many, right? YouTube is just full of creators. They say like there are hundreds, if not thousands, of new YouTube accounts created every day, with people who are just starting their YouTube journey. And as I've always said, my platform has been built around me just kind of turning on the camera and just having very candid, unscripted conversations. And it's funny because I got another comment from a person, and usually these comments come from people with no subscribers, and not the first individual. To the gentleman or gentle woman who commented about me playing more games and encouraging people, I guess, to be happy with what they have. I appreciate the constructive criticism. But that is something that I've done on my channel before. And again, I'm the Y2K collector, man. I'm not the Y2K gamer. So if you want gaming footage, if you want to go to a channel that does stream more games than talks about collecting, then there's so many out there. It doesn't mean that I won't do it. It doesn't mean that I'm not open to it. I'm sure if when I have the time and when I have the capacity within my week or my month to do things like that on the channel, then I'll definitely do it. But honestly, there are times throughout the year, times throughout each month, where I really have zero time. Like, there's almost no time. And the only time that I have is the 8 minutes that I get to steal in a day to run into my game room and make one of these videos for you guys. So while I would love to be able to kind of make all of the types of content that a lot of people want to see, sometimes this is what I'm limited to. And every once in a while I'll get a comment about my production. People will say, man, why is this guy pointing his camera at a game for 8 minutes? Man, step up the production quality. And it's like, I mean, I don't know. You'd have to ask the 8,000 plus subscribers, people don't necessarily want the same thing all the time. You don't think that people who watch YouTube know that they can go to another channel and see someone play video games? You don't think people who are on YouTube enough know that there are channels that they can go to where they can watch someone who has a GoPro strapped to their forehead running from yard sale to yard sale, buying games. People know about this already. This content is that type of content isn't groundbreaking or new. It's out there, right? What's not out there is a lot of content like perhaps my content, right? Or maybe there is, I don't know, but for whatever reason, there are people who resonate with the topics that we discuss here and with the conversations that we have here. And because of that, the channel has been able to grow. And I think what happens is, I think a lot of people come to my channel and they're confused as to how my channel could have grown this much with the type of content that I do, because I don't have bells and whistles and sound effects every 3 seconds, and I'm not, creating thumbnails with neon lights and awkward faces and all this other nonsense that people do. And it's not nonsense, because a lot of the channels who do grow, and a lot of those channels have grown a lot larger than mine. But I just think a lot of people, it's hard for them to understand how a channel like mine has grown to where it's grown. And I had one person who I had to block, which, there are some comments that I will accept. Even negative comments I will accept, especially if it comes from someone who's like followed the channel for a while, who's left, a broad range of criticisms. Like if you're someone who's been around, cool. But if you're like a person who's seen like one of my videos, you have no subscribers, you just started your account like a day ago, and you come to my channel talking nonsense, I'm gonna block you, because you're not even worth a reply, in my opinion. But there are a lot of you who I do try to reply to. Even if I don't get to you in the comments, I'll make a video like this and reply to you. And another person said that all I do is make clickbaity titles and all this stuff. And listen, have I made a title that's, clickbaity in the past? Sure. Listen, I'm not gonna deny that. But that's also a part of YouTube, man. Like your favorite YouTube creator at one point or another has created a title that was a little bit misleading. Let's call it that way. It's something that all YouTubers do at one point or another. And for the people that get in their feelings and get, overly emotional about stuff like that, this channel just isn't for you. I've always told people, don't subscribe to my channel. Don't subscribe to this channel if you are sensitive, if you get pissed off easily, if you get in your feelings about stuff, if you take YouTube too seriously, or if you really think that your opinion, like if don't think that people care about your opinion as much as you do. I'm not saying that I don't care about people's opinions, but I think some people think their opinions hold more weight in the universe than it actually does. Like you're well within your right to have an opinion, but it doesn't mean that people have to really like care, or even if they do care, it doesn't mean that they have to take action. Like people come to my channel all the time saying stuff, and I just read the comments and I'm like, so what do you think was gonna happen? Did you think I was gonna like change? That sometimes I read comments and I'm like, do these people think like I'm gonna change? Do they think like I'm gonna like come on here and apologize? Do they think like I'm gonna like somehow like reverse course? Like no, it's my channel, bro. Like if you feel some type of way, then go start your own channel. You know what I mean? I've never been afraid to lose subscribers, because this isn't my job. This isn't a platform that I use to build brand deals or make best friends. I'm not trying to link up with anybody at a gaming convention and high five it so that we can do cross content together and share fan bases. Like I'm not on none of that time, bro. This is my channel. This channel has always been a place for me to ramble, to talk, to shoot the breeze. And when you've had a long day, sometimes it's good to have an outlet where you can just go and just speak your mind and then end the video and go about your day. And there are a lot of people, believe it or not, who need an outlet, who want an outlet and want to hear a voice from someone who's just speaking their mind, speaking the real. Some people can connect with that and some people can't. Some people want little cartoony like sound effects and noises for 15 minutes a day. That's not what you're gonna get here. You know what I mean? You're not gonna get 1,000 Mario chimes and 1,000 Sonic noises and Street Fighter 2 chimes, and that's not what we do here, bro. That's never been what my channel's been about. So But again, to the day ones, to the ones who have stuck around, to the subscribers who know what we do over here, who know what it's about. Shout out to you guys. You guys rock. Appreciate you all. And by the way, I picked up this OG copy of Shadow of the Colossus. I just picked this up because I'm always running into greatest hits editions of this game, and today I actually found a complete in box, very good condition. Well, the manual's in very good condition, but a complete in box copy of Shadow of the Colossus. This is a PlayStation 2 classic. I've actually been playing it on my PS3. I'm actually playing it right now on the PS3. So this goes out to that subscriber who says I should play the games. I do play them. I'm just not. A lot of times I have the game running in the back when I make these videos. I'm just not gonna sit here and like show you guys I'm playing it, because I don't need validation from people on the internet. I don't need you guys to validate like, oh yeah, he's playing it. Like now he's cool. Like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, we talked about that already. That does it for me. You guys let me know what you think. It's the Y2K Collector. You guys have a great one. Take it easy.